Audiotree Live. Today is Thursday, May 30th, 2019, and we are incredibly excited to have Laura Stevenson in the studio with us today. Take it away whenever you're ready.
The waves crash down in the water park. They've been left on, although everyone's got reflections of emergency lights. Look so nice, they look so nice. And in a valley rain, I dig at my skin with a travel kit and the fluorescence. 'Cause I'm lumbering, 'cause I wanna be gone. But a point of pride I peel off for the time. I'm so nice, I am so nice, so nice, I am so nice. And the waves crash down in the water park. When the stakes are low, there's not much to control. So let me heal with the fibers of my clothes till I'm careful, till I'm just so nice, I am so nice, so nice, I am so nice, so nice, I am so nice, so nice, I am. Thank you. All right. Ready? I wanna feel you restless. I wanna wake up from it. I wanna see you stare at ceilings until you fall back to sleep. I wanna feel you restless. I wanna wake up from it. I wanna see you stare at ceilings until you fall back to sleep in the waiting room, in the waiting room, in the New York. So I fool the world to be there tonight, 'cause I wanna fall asleep on your time. I wanna fall asleep with your light. I wanna fall asleep with you shifting by my side. I wanna fall asleep with your eyes. I wanna fall asleep with you, with you, with you, miss you.
You're watching Audiotree Live with Laura Stevenson. That was incredible.
Thank you.
I feel so honored to be here with you guys. It's rare that like I'm like incredibly moved by a song and then I get the opportunity to like interview that person. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
How was your show at Beat Kitchen last night?
It was great.
Good.
It was really, Chicago has always been a wonderful place for us to play, and it was full of people, and my sister was there.
Oh, really? Does she live here?
No, she was just there.
Nice.
So it was great. It was really a lovely evening.
Oh, good. I'm glad. And you guys are playing at Do Division on Saturday.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
At 6?
6 o'clock.
30?
30. 6 o'clock 30.
Somewhere in the 6 o'clock hour. We'll
All
be
right.
playing.
I'll plug it again. We'll
Cool.
we'll change it between now and then. But I want to talk to you about your album. It is incredible. I'm just going to compliment you the entire time. So I read somewhere that you didn't like recording, and then this album sort of changed your perspective on that. Why did you not like recording in the first place?
It's a lot of pressure to be utilizing the time correctly and to not be like, I get in my head if I'm like not, if I keep like messing up and I have like X amount of like minutes left to be able to get
Yeah.
it right, then I just like get in my head and then I'm like not present
Yeah.
for the performance, you know?
Yeah.
And so like it sucks a lot of the like emotion out of the performance for me.
Mm-hmm.
Also like sometimes like it'll be like a scratch guitar track and like the vocals are sung over it, and it just like it doesn't feel natural, and it doesn't feel like I'm getting like a record of like the actual feeling
Yeah.
of the song. So that's why I kind of always hated it.
Yeah, and then you just like you're listening to yourself back over and over and over and
Yeah.
over again, and it's just like I don't know what the song is anymore.
Yeah,
I also
I don't
might
know.
hate myself
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. I totally hate myself after everything. Yeah.
So why on this album did you enjoy the recording process?
Well, my friend Joe, who engineered the last record, Cockshore, I just like got in touch with him, and he was like, I don't have a studio space anymore, but let's just like find a place. And my mom's house was empty, so we just did it in a space that like has a lot of weight emotionally, but like is a comforting place, you
Yeah.
know, is like my home, you know, like ever since I was a little kid. So like it was like really nice.
Just thinking about that is like, and especially with the content on this album, just so it's just like it all comes together to form this like cathartic or maybe just heavy experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's really sad because the house has just been sold like right before this tour started. So like 2 weeks ago, I cleaned it out with my mom and like then left for Portland the next day for the West Coast portion of the tour. So like I haven't been back inside of it, but I've just been on tour ever since
Yeah.
then. So it's like, it's nice to have like the sound of the house on the record, and I can
Yeah.
hear it, and like, it's really sad.
Yeah, you
But, yeah.
on Hawks, you said that which you're gonna play at some point.
Oh, yeah?
You can hear a radiator hissing in the back.
Yeah, the radiators were super loud in that house. That's for the new owners to worry about.
But I love when that happens on a record.
Yeah.
I love like hearing the background of something because it's like I don't know, it brings you into the moment a little bit more.
And you remember it's like this was made in real time in
Yeah.
a place with people. you
Yeah.
know, so.
Because I often forget about that. I think that music just like arrives. I don't know.
Yeah, no, totally. And then you think about like all the things that go into it and how it's like everything has like a heart.
So that record's got a lot of heart.
Oh, yeah. That ties in nicely to my next question.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you. So this is your 5th studio album?
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like this album is the most vulnerable. Do you think that it took you 5 albums to sort of like gear up to this raw of songwriting?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was just like ready to stop being as vague as I was and kind of start tackling stuff that I hadn't like tackled in like a more substantial way, in a more like, not like public way, but like, I don't know, just if I like say things like specifically, maybe I will address them in my everyday day-to-day life.
Yeah, I love that, and I also think that this is just working out incredibly well because that really segues well into your next song.
Great.
So let's hear your next song.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do this right. Oh, I did it right. All right. Okay. This song's called Dermatillomania. All right, y'all ready? This acid flush of shame can only be man-made. It's ugly roses bloom and wither when I look away. The photographic pole, it flashes and explodes. Only when I'm edging close to feeling weightless, I'm a finger breath away. And then I see your face. Are you rolling in your grave while soaking with my face? From the basement of your house, I can't find my way out of it. So scar up where it counts. No one can see me now. Dermatillomania, we laid our flags down, and it's not a sign of hope. It's not a suit of armor, only a reminder. And then I see your face. Its features are a skyline of a city I can't place. A city struck with plague, and now your eyes are out of frame. But I'll always know your name. You're lucky that you died before I could sing. Now you're exercised. Now that I have hexed you, now you're exercised from my mind.
You're watching Audiotree Live with Laura Stevenson. That was so good.
Thank you.
So I guess that it's more questions. You know. So yeah, the drive behind your songwriting is, you said that you wanted to, it's like you think that it'll help you heal, or
Yeah.
just expand on that.
Yeah, I think, well, I write a lot of things for me, and then when I like share them with people, it's kind of like a 2-tiered thing, because then I'm like solidifying that I'm really saying it, because
Yeah.
I'm saying it to someone else, so it makes it even more real. And also, if someone else can take it into their life and find like a meaning and somehow help themselves, that also is healing to
Yeah.
me. So it's kind of like, it's like, I guess a 3-tiered, because I'm writing it, I'm sharing it, and then I'm hopefully helping with it. And so that's like kind of been like a process of healing
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, and that like the drive behind songwriting is something that's always very interesting to me. Like, because I see it in myself, the feeling where like I want other people to know that I feel this feeling, and then I want them to like also feel that feeling too. And I wonder if other people feel that way, like people who don't write songs. Like, how do they get that out of them?
Yeah, I guess there's so many different ways, but I feel like, songwriting for me is the most, I don't know, emotional outlet because it's like, it's music, it's words, it's physical.
Yeah.
It's like so much. But I mean, like, I guess like art, writing, anything, gardening.
Then there's the act
Cooking.
of performing on a stage in front of all these people, all of these like incredible personal things. That is just like, I guess it could be scary, but it's also like, to me, it's like incredibly powerful.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it feels like
You get to own
really-
your shit in
Exactly.
the biggest way.
Totally.
Yeah.
It feels like, yeah, for sure. Just like, here it is. And now I'm like standing here doing it, but
Yeah.
which is kind of crazy. And then like you catch yourself in the middle of a song and you're like, this is crazy. And then
Yeah.
like I might like mess up after I do that if I catch myself, because then I get in my head and I'm like, I'm having a good time. And then of course, whenever I'm like, this
like,
is
no, you're
going
not.
well. Yeah, exactly. My
Yeah.
brain's like, now I'm going to mess you up.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's so great. Do people come up to you, especially with this record, like, do you get a lot of like fan encounters afterwards of like heart to heart moments?
Yeah. A lot of people, especially about like the dermatillomania stuff, it's been really cool because before like really delving into the internet about it, I hadn't really like ever heard anybody talk about it. So
Yeah.
it's been really cool to see people's responses and like they're like, wow, yeah, I've never heard anything about it. I've never heard a song about it. I was like,
Yeah.
well, here you go.
Yeah. You're
Here's a
welcome.
little ditty about this.
And so I also read somewhere, I read a lot of interviews, that there are some songs that are just too personal that you would never record. Is that still the case?
Yeah. Well, I got a little bit that I maybe want to gloss over a little bit, like put a little sheen on it.
Yeah.
Take a couple names out, and then maybe.
That's the one thing, is that sometimes it's like when it's too obvious that it's about a person and it might be a little negative, it's like, should we?
Yeah.
Is this a good idea?
That's a toughie,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I got a couple that I maybe will one day be like, okay, or like maybe, I don't know, wait for
Yeah.
the person to maybe not be able to listen to music anymore, or just release it and say, who cares? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm excited.
If I get brave.
I'm excited about if it comes out.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's hear your next song.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Are you ready? You want to count it?
Lying on back in the snow, watching the angels with their faces painted sheets in Minneapolis now, watching the cool air from her house, another holy roller rolling. Watching her setting it down. She said that she'd ask for help and that she'd stay out for another hour or so we'd all better leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Standing with it in the door. We'll just have to hope that she'll be careful while she counts away at the floor. Pictures of her and her man. Emily in half. 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 Emily in half.
Thank you.
This is Audiotree Live with Laura Stevenson. So one more question about the album, and then I'll ask more fun questions. Did you end the album with Perfect intentionally?
I don't know. I was gonna maybe put that first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, no, this is a good last song. So I guess, because it's also the most recent song. But not immediately intentionally.
Oh my God, because when that was like, so I told you that yesterday I listened to the album while reading the lyrics. Like, so I was just like staring at a computer, just like feeling intensely. And then when I got to the last song, I was like, this is the best possible song to end this album on. Because it's like for the first 9 songs, it's like incredibly like adult like issues that you face in your life. And then the 10th song is all about like, remember when, you know, we were damn near perfect.
Yeah.
And this didn't necessarily affect us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm so glad that worked.
It totally worked.
Oh, good.
It totally got me.
Oh,
yeah.
good. Thank you.
Also, it's the book I'm reading. We'll talk afterwards.
Okay.
It all ties in. So now shifting gears a little bit, I took a dive into your Twitter, and I have a few questions. Did you buy the cherry toilet brush?
No, I'm thinking about it though.
You totally should.
I know. We're gonna have to. Well, we might do a bathroom remodel eventually, so
It's
I
all
might have to
fruit
like.
themed?
Yeah, so I'll probably just do it all around that. I'll have to get like a red toilet seat. We'll see. It's
You
really
should get
beautiful.
like a pineapple toilet and like a cantaloupe sink.
Oh, this is great.
I don't know. I'm an interior designer
Are
by
you?
trade. No.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
I'm
was
not.
like, I believe it. Like, wow, that's great. Coconut tub.
Totally.
All right.
Let's go crazy. Why do people call you mom?
I don't know, but it happens sometimes, and I'm like, ugh.
I think I see it on the internet sometimes.
Yeah, and I
People are
feel
like,
like that's a thing.
"Mom." I'm
That's
like,
a thing people do now.
You're not mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's just like, what's this? What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. What is this?
What are we doing?
Would you call Patti Smith mom if you saw her at the airport, perhaps? Like when you did see her at the airport?
I did see her at the airport. I just want to call her best friend.
Oh my God. Like I said, I just can't believe she exists in life.
I know. It was really crazy. Well, I had seen her one other time, and it was in Chicago at
She's been
Riot
here?
Fest. Yeah, I don't know if she was playing or she was just there at Riot
Yeah.
Fest that she was playing. And she's playing
She's playing this year.
this upcoming, yeah. But yeah, she had like a camera with her, and she just looked so cool.
Oh God.
And then this time in the airport, still so cool. Had to take her shoes off because her shoes were like a lot, you know, even though she had pre-check, like she had a lot of buckles on there. And they were
believe
just
it.
like, shoes off, lady.
I don't know. For some reason, I was gonna say she's like wearing like a long coat and like a top hat.
It was a long coat, no hat,
Yeah,
but like
that makes
really
sense.
cool hair, really long coat, really cool boots.
Yeah.
And then TSA was like, lose the boots.
She's like, do you know who I am? These are actually sewed to my feet.
Yeah. I was born in these boots.
A film camera in my hand. All right. Well, I'm so happy you're here.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
This was great.
Yeah.
Hell
Excited to
yeah.
hear the last few songs.
All right, cool. All right, this song's called Runner.
To give yourself a little bit of hope to lie. You said we're just spinning where we stand. And if you cling to tokens for your life, you find
I was thinking about how well it was going, and then I screwed it up a little bit. Recovered. All right, these are going to be our last songs. Thank you so much. You ready?
Can we go back to the minute we skirt through the rain, hanging, halting, suspended like hawks under planes? Can we say it's unending, and I'll say the same? Remind me when my mind is touched to go.
has been Audiotree Live with Laura Stevenson. That was incredible. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. If you are in Grand Rapids, you can see them at Pyramid Scheme with see-through dresses. Shout out. Yeah. And they'll be playing Do Division at 6 or 6:30. Get there at 5. In Chicago. And her album, The Big Freeze, is out now on Don Giovanni Records. Thank you to the camera and lighting crew. Thank you to the people in the control room, Rick and Chris and Keelan. And thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Goodbye.
All right, so you guys want to do it for real now?